Hello, 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 family, and thank you for joining me for Aquarius's reading for the first week of June. This reading, hopefully, it will resonate with you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe with others so that they will too be blessed by today's reading. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with today's reading, and so hopefully this will resonate with you. I'm pretty sure that it will, but I'm looking forward to sharing some pretty exciting news with you, Aquarius, on today. So let's go. All right, let's get to shuffling. See what the universe has for us. Give me a reading for the Aquariuses on today for this first week for the month of June. I'm looking forward to some wonderful news about Aquariuses, their love lives, their careers, anything upcoming in their lives. Universe, share with me what you want me to share with the Aquariuses. All right. The tarot cards that I'm using are Mystic Monday cards. You guys realize how thick these cards are, so this is the way that I'm actually shuffling the cards, but I want you guys to get a good look at these cards. These are some awesome cards. The colors are pretty vibrant. The information provided on the cards, because the pictures are so vibrant and so colorful, we know that everything has a meaning. The color of the card, the images on the card, all of those things have a meaning. But I'm going to try to educate you guys in tarot as well as share your reading on today. So let's get started. All right. Let's see. What do we have for Aquarius for this first week of June 2020? What do these colors, what do these images mean? All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling a series of cards for you guys, and I'm going to try to show you what these cards are as I pull the cards. Okay, we have two cards that want to kind of sort of jump out there. All right. All right. Okay. So let me just take a look here at what these cards are for just a second. And I want to share, this reading with you. This is the first card that I pulled out. So the first card that I pulled out was a Judgment card. Okay. The second one that I pulled out was the Two of Wands. I'm sorry, let me go backwards, because the first card actually that I pulled out was the Five of Pentacles, okay? So I'm going to read this backwards. All right, so the first card that I pulled out was the Five of Pentacles, right? So let's put that first. The second card that I pulled out was the King of Cups. The third card that I pulled out was the Ace of Cups. Fourth card that I pulled out was the Temperance card. I want you guys to get a chance to see everything that I have here. And then the final card was the Two of Wands. Okay, so first off, right off the bat, we have Pentacles, Cups, and Wands, okay? So the Cups card represents your journey to emotions and creativity. This is the Cancer, Scorpio. If you guys can see it, I want to make sure you guys can see the card. This is a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, the Ace of Cups. The Pentacles card, it represents your journey to money and wealth. That is the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You make sure you guys can see this card. I want to see, because I want you guys to see what this person looks like sitting here. Let's see, what was the other one? And the last card here we have is the Two of Wands. And so the Wands is fire energy. That is the astrological signs that are associated with Wands. The fire energy are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That represents your journey to spirituality and taking action. Okay? We have Let me make sure we get everything. So, okay, so right off, we have this Five of Pentacles here, okay? This represents the money, your journey to money, all right? So typically, the Five of Pentacles is a card of doubt, disappointment, but I want you to see it from this perspective. This person sitting here, male, female energy, actually is anticipating that door opening. Okay, I know you guys have been hearing a lot about Aquariuses are should be expecting wealth, should be expecting some sort of prosperity, a lot of money or something coming in, and that part is true. But I don't want you guys to lose faith, because just as this person is sitting right here in front of the vault, see how close she is to the vault? She could literally, if she stood up, she could literally walk 2-3 steps and she'd be right at the vault's door. I don't want you guys to get discouraged, because the money, the prosperity that you have been told that you were going to get is here. Please hold on. Please be patient. It is right here at this doorstep, okay? The King of Cups is showing your emotional journey. Like I said, with the cups, it represents your journey to spirituality, creativity and emotions. And so this King of Cups is representing you learning how to control your emotions. There's a lot of things that tie in. I want to share these two with you. There's a lot of things that tie in with waiting. Sometimes you wait and you feel like, I'm getting frustrated. It's not happening the way that I want it to happen. It's not happening when I want it to happen. But I want you guys to understand that it is going to happen. And it actually is going to happen very, very soon. And the wonderful thing about a vault, when you think about a vault, you don't think small coins or a couple of dollar bills. There is a lot of wealth behind those closed doors right there. And so if you just hold on, keep putting out the good karma, keep putting out that good energy, it's going to come back. Control your emotions. This is what this is saying. You have mastered the king of emotions. We're not necessarily looking at man, woman. We're looking at masculine, feminine energy. Because if you've been waiting on something, just think, for instance, let's use the stimulus check, for instance. If you haven't gotten the stimulus check, what are one or two things that people do? Either they become enraged and frustrated because they feel like maybe my check got lost in the mail or something happened, it was stolen, so on and so forth. But nevertheless, you are expecting it. But it's so important for you to keep your emotions in check, okay? Because it is here. It is here. She's sitting here waiting. This feminine energy is sitting here waiting and being as patient as possible. She's kind of sitting there, she's sort of posted up like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to sit here. I don't care if it is dark or if it seems to be dark. I'm going to sit here and wait for this thing, because this is what I was promised. Okay. Now let's take a look at the Judgment card. Because I think sometimes people get confused about the Judgment card also. But I don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to be confused at all, because this Judgment card is like a moment of time to reflect. Okay, you see, it looks like mirrors here, time to reflect, reflection. This is Scorpio energy, which is ruled by the planet Mars. You're sitting here and you are kind of sort of reflecting on the path. You already know that the thing that you wanted the most, whatever that thing is, whether it is wealth and prosperity, and wealth could mean pristine health, that money that you've been waiting on, that soulmate or your twin flame that you've been waiting on, you're sitting back kind of reflecting. And while you're reflecting and you're evaluating some things in your life right now, it is so, so, so important for you to take inventory of the people in your life, the situations in your life, whether it be a job, whether it be a people, family members, relationships. It's time to sit down and reflect on all those things, because I'm telling you, you are literally right here at the door of wealth. And so when you get into, when you put yourself in that mindset that I'm here, I'm literally here at this door, and I know that what was promised to me is here, it's coming. You start to think and you start to reflect on things a little differently. Okay, so I want you guys to sit back and I want you to reflect and think. Also, what I'm getting from this card in particular, the Judgment card, is that there is a Scorpio in your life, because as I said, this Judgment card is ruled by the planet Mars. It is a Scorpio card. There have been some people in your life that have been unfairly judging you, whether there have been family members that's been unfairly judging you, whether you have been unfairly judged in the workplace. However, you have been unfairly judged. And so that has sort of left you sort of doubting yourself. But I want you to understand that it doesn't matter what people have been saying about you, whether slick or sly comments to your face or what they've been saying about you behind your back. Your time is here and it is right now. And I want you, please, Aquarius, is to stay focused, because it is a time of reflection. It is a time for you to, in your mind, not be afraid to cut certain people off. Not be afraid to leave a job that has not served you at all because of the Judgment. If they've been holding back on promotions, they've been holding back on increases, holding back on so on and so forth, whatever it is, and whomever it is that's trying to block you from where you're going, then they need to be cut off, just completely just cut off. So that's what this one here is for. This Ace of Cups, you have everything. See this hand here on top of the world? You have everything that you've always wanted right here. This cup, again, is your journey to emotions and creativity. Some of you, it's time for you to cut some things and people off so that you can get out here and be who you were called to be. And that's in the creative realm. There are some of you who are singers, some of you who are painters, some of you who are writers, but it is not meant for you to stay stagnant or to stay where you are. And if that means, and I'm going to reiterate this once again, if that means cutting off a certain group of people who have served you in no other way except to keep you confused and keep you down, you need to cut them off. Everything that you need is right here. You have this cup of you have learned how to control your emotions. Like I said, King of Emotions, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, right here. It's time to cut the judgmental people off. You have already done the work. You have gone to counseling. You have done everything that you were supposed to do to become the person that you are. You know exactly who you are. You know that thing that's inside of you that's going to get you to that next level. Okay? So that's what these cards are for. And so, excuse me. So now we're going to move down to Temperance. You know who you are. I guess before I even get there, I just want to reiterate something again, Aquarius. Is like I said, there have been people in your life who have been judging you unfairly. They have been leaving you confused, and these are people that are close to you. These are family members. These are jobs. These are your colleagues. These are people of influence in your life that who have gotten in your mind and made you feel like these things aren't going to come to you. But I'm telling you, it's already here. You have learned how to master your emotions. I want you to look at these two cards. So you're in a reflective mode right here, and she's also reflecting too. And again, this is not male, female. This is masculine, feminine energy. Inside you sitting there, you're reflecting. You're reflecting. This is reiterating where you are. These cards are reiterating where you are. The money that you've been expecting is already here. Okay? It's already here. Don't allow the people in your life to judge you or to make you feel uncomfortable about where you are. This Temperance card is another major arcana, just like the Judgment card. This means that your life is in full balance and synergy and patience. But this is the Temperance card is a Sagittarius card. Okay, and so we know that Sagittarius are fire signs. They represent a journey to spirituality and taking action. So it is time for you to take action, Aquariuses. You know who you are. It is time for you to take action. It is time for you to absolutely just go for it. Put all fear aside. Everything that you've wanted is absolutely here in your life right now. Those vault doors are about to swing wide open because you have cut off the people, and I'm speaking this into existence for you, Aquarius. You have cut off the people and you have cut off the things that don't serve you. Sometimes we stay, and I know Aquariuses are loyal. Aquariuses are very, very loyal air signs, and will stay in a situation until the other person leaves, and until the job says you have to leave, or until the family member or friend says, I'm no longer speaking to you. That's what Aquariuses will do. But now it's your time, Aquarius, to do the cutting off, to take a stand and say, I know who I am. You guys also are the Star card. And a lot of people know that. People know that there's something about Aquariuses. Sometimes they can't put their finger on it, so they say, okay, Aquariuses are weird, Aquariuses are aloof, Aquariuses. So they tend to go to the negative part of who Aquariuses are. But you need to understand something, Aquarius. You have done the work to cut off certain entities in your life that do not serve where you're going, okay? That vault is wide open for you. Cut them off. Cut the job off, cut the people off, cut whomever else you need to cut off to get to where you need to be, Aquarius, is okay? Because it is your time. Okay, I want to reiterate something, because sometimes having to repeat and put things together will help you to understand exactly what's happening here. And again, when I shuffle the cards, whatever cards come out, speaks directly to what I want to share with you all. And a lot of times I want to make sure I get this message right for you guys, because I don't want you to be thinking, well, I don't understand. This doesn't necessarily apply to me, but it does apply. It applies to you. And I want you to pay attention very, very, very closely. Even if you're having to sit back and think for a second, who in my life could be trying to stop or block me from getting to where I need to be? Who? Okay. When you really, really think about it, sometimes it's not the people that you want to be the person that's trying to stop or block something in your life. But I want you to really, really think about it, because the world is yours, Aquarius. Everything that you have been asking and praying and fasting and meditating for is here. Okay? This final card is the Two of Wands. And as I shared with you earlier, about what the Wand card is for, that's a fire card. The fire cards, all of the fire cards, the Wand cards, represent a journey to spirituality and taking action. You have partnership. You have the two cards that's showing you partnership. It's showing, I want you to see these stairs going up, 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 and up, and up. This represents the duality inside of you, the complements inside of you. Okay, you and okay, this is okay. This is awesome. I want you to look at these two wands here, as the thing inside of yourself that you want in another person. because even though you're single, not everybody is necessarily praying and meditating for a mate, okay? But I want you to see these two wands as the stability inside of you, the duality inside of you, those two things inside of you that you want, the yin and the yang, okay? So let's say, for instance, there is one wand represents fear, the other wand represents faith. Okay, sometimes we do need fear, and I know what the Bible says about fear, but let's be realistic here. If you didn't have fear inside of you, there would not be an internal alarm or something that's telling you, okay, run, get out of the way, flee. You know, faith. And I've heard people use the term fear, meaning false evidence appearing real. But let me tell you, let's start from the beginning here with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, starting out with the doubt, starting out with the fear, starting out with the concern that maybe those doors are not going to open. I'm telling you, you're sitting right here. This is equivalent to someone getting to the bank too late, right? And they missed the closing time. They got there and the bank just closed the doors. Most people will say, you know what, I'll come back when they reopen, whether that's on a Friday or Saturday evening when they reopen the following Monday, or if it's a Monday or, regular day of the week, we'll just come back the next day. This is what I want you to do. I want you to sit here and I want you to realize that you have the power inside of you to open those doors. All you have to do, I'm telling you, Aquarius, all you have to do is cut off. Whether you are the person that's judging yourself or whether there are people around you who are judging your journey, you need to cut it off. You have the power inside of you to cut all those things off. Looks like two mirrors here, right? Again, duality. You're looking at yourself. There could be other people in that mirror that's doubting that those vault doors are going to swing wide open. There's wealth and prosperity behind this door. Sometimes we're the only people that's standing in our way, our own way. So I don't want you to stand in your way anymore, Aquarius. I want you to cut off anything. Cut off anything that does not help you get to these vault doors swinging wide open sooner. You ever see people fly in traffic? I mean, like pedal to the metal trying to get to the bank before the bank closes, and the people who are either to the left or to the right of them, or sometimes behind them or in front of them, are like, what in the world? This person is a mad person trying to get, they're going to cause an accident trying to get to this bank, wherever they're trying to get to, whatever their destination. Some people are flipping the bird, some people are, you need to be that persistent when it comes to cutting off anything, and that includes self-doubt. Everything you want is behind these closed doors. Do not get up and walk away. You stay posted up. You sit right here and you wait, because it's here. It is already here. That's the reading I have for you guys on today. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me pull a few other cards, because I had only planned to do a short reading on this for today, but I want to pull a few other cards because I want to share some other things with you guys on today. It is so vitally important. Let me shuffle these cards while I say this. It's so vitally important for you guys to understand your power. I cannot reiterate enough. The Aquarius, the star, is your card in tarot. The star card is for Aquarius. There are people around you who know your worth better than you do, Aquarius is. And I want you guys to start recognizing your worth. You look in that mirror and on that judgment card, you look in that reflection and you see a star staring back at you. That's what I want you to start to see. You wake up in the morning and you say, you know what? The world needs me. They need my gift. They need my art. They need my whatever it is, the world needs me. And you start illuminating from the inside out. Okay, let's pull a few more cards. Let me move these up here because I don't want to lose these, because I may have to refer back to these when I get back, these cards. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Okay. Wait till I show you guys this. Oh my goodness. Okay. The first card I pulled out, I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to pull another one last. Listen, this is the reason for the doubt, Aquarius. The reason for the doubt is because you guys have been betrayed by so many people that you've trusted. And remember I said before, Aquarius are very loyal. This is the Ten of Swords. See how this person looks defeated? I'm getting the chills as I'm reading this, Aquarius. This person looks defeated. They look like they're dead. It's over. Kaput for them, right? The swords energy is air signs. It represents intellect and power. This is your Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These are the signs that's associated with this, okay? This person has been, you, Aquarius, has been stabbed in the back so many times by people that you trusted. You know why? Because you have not listened to your inner voice. You have not listened to that gut instinct inside of you. But hold on, there's hope. Let me show you something else. Here we have the Nine of Swords. Because you've been stabbed in the back so many times by people that you love and trusted, respected, and revered, it's caused you a great amount of anxiety. See the feminine energy sitting there in despair, depressed, mental anguish, mental health. But see, they thought this person was dead. They thought you were dead. They thought they killed you. But no, you're sitting up. You're sitting up. And it's caused you a lot of anguish. Imagine, Aquarius, you thinking, okay, I love everybody around me. I want to take some family members along with me. I want to share this knowledge of this wealth with my colleagues and so on and so forth. But guess what, Aquarius? It's time to listen. It's time to pay attention to the spirits and the energies around you and get rid of them. I'm telling you, there are some people in your space right now, Aquarius, that you just need to completely cut off. All right? So that's that. Oh my gosh. You know, wow. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. I'm stuttering at this point because this next card that we have here, the Six of Swords, this represents transition. Okay? All of these are air sign cards. All of these. The swords, airline. Say somebody left you for dead. Ten of Swords. Here you are. You're not dead. You're very, very much alive. But you're in a lot of despair. You cannot believe that you trusted people and they stabbed you in the back and left you for dead. You know the story of Joseph in the Bible? If you're not familiar with the story of Joseph in the Bible, for those of you who are Christians, I want you to read that story and see how powerful it is. This Six of Swords here represents transition. I don't know if you guys have ever heard somebody say, you know, the devil thought they had me. They thought they killed me. They should have succeeded because now that I'm up and I'm back in my right mind, it's on. Okay. You were down for a minute, Aquarius. You were sad. You were in a lot of despair. You were depressed. Probably had to go see a therapist, whatever you needed to do. But this right here, the Six of Swords, is showing transition and letting go. You just decided, you know what? I'm done. I am completely done. I have everything that I need. I needed to get out of my own way and I needed to cut some people off. Now I'm transitioning. It's time to rise with the tide, Aquariuses, and that's what you're doing. Okay? You seen the people that betrayed you. You seen the people who didn't believe in you. So you rising with the tides, Aquarius. These are nothing but good things. Great things. I want to reiterate again because I like to teach while I'm sharing the messages that I'm getting as I'm sharing these messages. These sword cards are your journey to intellect and power. You came through. You came out of that situation. You are stronger. You are wiser. You are smarter. All the things that people did not expect from you coming through this. I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you, Aquarius, it is absolutely here. Look at this. The reason why I know this. Eight of Wands. This is progress right here. This is movement. This is rapid action. I'm telling you, Aquarius, When you cut certain people off, watch how quickly you fly. I want this to be such a quick progression for you that it'll blow your mind. Okay? Like I said, there are entities in your life right now, and it could be partially, it could be you that's standing in your own way. And I want you to get out of your own way today. This represents progression. The universe is working in your favor. I'm telling you, Aquarius, it's right here in the cards. I wanted to do this extended reading today for you guys because when I looked at these cards and I saw starting out that you were in despair and you were kind of losing hope, that all the things behind that vault door, that locked vault door, I need to reiterate that it's locked, had you feeling some kind of way. I don't want you to feel some kind of way. Some of you have already done the work. Some of you have already cut certain people off. I want you to keep going. Keep cutting people off. The higher you rise, this progress, the more you progress, and we've all heard the term new levels, new devils. That's so true. Not everybody can go where you're going. You are shooting towards the moon and the sun. You are shooting straight upwards. I mean, progress immediately. It is all up to you. Cut people off. Cut people off. I want you to cut people off. Okay? That is hard for some people to do, but it's not hard for you to do. Okay? And here's our last card, the Queen of Swords. I don't want to keep you guys too long because this is so good. Sometimes I feel like I can just read all night, but I wanted to offer you guys an extended reading, on today because I want you to see how powerful you are. Again, this is Aquarius reading. This is an extended reading for my Aquariuses. I want you guys to recognize just the greatness and the power inside of you. Get out of your own way if you're the person that's causing you angst. But if you're not, and there are other people in your space, I don't care. I'm telling you guys, I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your father. I don't care if it's your children. I don't care if it's the people that work with you. I don't care who it is. Whoever is not helping you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm talking about speaking life into your dreams and your situation, please cut them off. You have a sword in your hand for a reason. Queen of Swords. Just cut it off. This Queen of Swords represents being clever, meticulous, and intellectual. You got to detach you are also, we saw the King of Cups, in control of your emotions. Detach yourself from any emotions or anything, Aquarius, that is going to block what it is that's there for you. See that this energy is self-assured. They have come up through the ranks. That is you. Anything that is impartial towards you is a harsh judgment. And I'm talking about that is not serving you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. In order for you to get to a level of king or queen, you have gone through some things. Nobody's just handing out titles. You have to be able to put up with criticism. You have to be able to put up with harsh judgment. You have to be put up, but you also have to know how to manage your emotion. And you've done that, Aquarius. Your time is here. Wealth, health, prosperity, money, love, everything that you want is already here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me for this extended reading. This has been wonderful. I'm telling you, Aquarius, the power and the intellect that has always been inside of you. And this is just to reiterate. This is a reiteration. You started with the doubt here with the Five of Pentacles, with the doubt and frustration, and ended up Queen of Swords. That is freaking amazing. Remember, Pentacles. That's your journey to money and wealth. It's right there, Aquarius. Cut some people off, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. Again, if you like this reading, if you like today's reading, please like, share, and subscribe. This has been Queen Amun Ra sharing today's reading for an extended reading for my Aquariuses on today. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.